Like, I really feel like talking about Zasalamel right now. And this will all make sense. T like, everything will make sense. I'll make sure of it. And, Zasalamel is an interesting character to me. Like, he belonged way long ago, like hundreds of years ago. Zasalamel belonged to a secret group of sorcerers, powerful sorcerers. And one thing that was forbidden about this group, like they did not allow the practice of immortality. Like there is a secret to immortality, but they never taught it or like allowed people to do it. And Zasalamel wanted to be immortal, so he broke the rules and he became an immortal. And he's looking for Soul Edge, and he's looking for Soul Edge because he wants to kill himself now. He's lived for a very long time and he's quite bored. So he wants to kill himself with Soul Edge. And he's been stalking Nightmare during his rampages. And from a distance, he actually has been like, you know how Soul Edge collects souls? From a distance, Zasalamel will actually like absorb some of these souls while that was happening. Like he kept on stalking Nightmare to do that. And he was hoping that would be powerful enough to kill him, but it just wasn't powerful enough. But it did make him quite powerful. And so Zasalamel gets introduced in Soul Calibur 3. And he succeeds. He actually gets the swords. And like I haven't gotten to why it's like there's two swords. Like I haven't gotten to it yet. And it's kind of a spoiler, but I don't know, whatever. I'm just winging it here. But there's the Soul Edge can also, it gets later, it gets found out later that Soul Edge can actually be used for good as well. And when it's being used for good, it turns into a bright bluish sword. And Soul Edge is a red dark sword. And the good sword is known as Soul Calibur. If it's being used for good, it becomes Soul Calibur. And Zasalamel needed both of them to do this crazy magic to kill himself. And he succeeds in doing that. He defeats I don't know, but he succeeds in doing that. And like once he did it, something unexpected happened. Like when he combined the two swords, a whole new being was created called Night Terror. Which was just a ridiculous version of Nightmare. Zasalamel had no idea how to stop this foe. Like, he got his ass whooped immediately. And, I believe Siegfried succeeds in beating it. I think. I don't know. I kind of forgot. But somebody beat it. It's probably Siegfried. Oh, yeah. um, Soul Edge. You know how I said Siegfried got freed? Siegfried got freed of the curse. He got free from the sword. Siegfried destroyed the sword. And after it was destroyed, after it was destroyed, Siegfried left the scene, and Zasalamel was stalking the sword. So he knew where that battle took place. And after Siegfried left the scene, Zasalamel quickly approached the broken sword. It was shattered into pieces. And he started talking to it with his mind. They were having a conversation in their heads. And he was like, I can put you back together, but you gotta do something for me. And the sword reluctantly agreed because it wanted to be back alive. And that's why Soul Edge went on a rampage again. So there you go.